Bum, ba-dum!
Hey everybody, it's your pal, Super Mule, and I'm here to tell you about my trip to Superman Celebration in Metropolis, Illinois, 2011. And here to help me are my visual aids, photographs, with explanations that I'll give you called a commentary about all of my friends in the pictures, whether they're old friends or new friends or super friends or people in costume. And well, let's just look at the pictures. Ready? Here we go! Wow!
Thursday, June 9th, the first kind of official day of Superman Celebration. Yay! And here we are in Illinois, the land of Lincoln, home of the biggest little city in the world, Metropolis, Illinois, full of the greatest people ever, home of Superman Celebration. I love that city. And here's Andrew Chandler dressed as Gorilla Grodd. Gorilla Grodd is there to take things over from Cyborg Superman, who is performed by John Gluck. But look, it's Andrew Chandler dressed as the Flash, dressed as Gorilla Grodd to throw off Cyborg Superman. And it worked too, because here's the real Superman, Josh Boltinghouse. Shh. Here's Big Fat Kev helping Janet Wade set up the Maw Productions booth over at Artist Alley. And apparently not a whole lot happened on Thursday other than the opening ceremonies, because now we're at Friday, June 10th. And here's Kevin and Andrew Chandler, and then a bird, and they're talking to... Oh, well, they're not talking to those guys. That's Trevor Hawkins, who's a really good artist, and Janet Wade, who are both also looking at the Ghostbusters! Yes, sir, I might be a little biased, but that was awesome costumes, and they're being worn by Jason and Dawn Raleigh. Jason's awesome because he set up a Tura display for Maw Productions. Oh, and here I am. I'm talking to a baby. Hello, baby. And the baby stuck his finger up my nose and I sneezed. Ooh, I was a little bit scared, but this is a Joker. He scared me a little bit, but I'm not going to show it in a picture. And here's Len Workman with artwork he did of Nuclear Man, and he's visiting with Mark Pillow, who performed Nuclear Man and was a really nice guy, because here we are, we're kind of goofing off and laughing and stuff, and that's who we were laughing at, that round boy in the white hat. Yes, and over here, this is Tracy Roberts Lewis, and she played Darla on Superboy, and she was just wonderful. I loved her. She laughed at my dumb jokes. That's always nice. And here we are with Superman. Hey, Superman, we're at your celebration, man. I hope he gets in for free. Oh, and on Friday, we also performed the talent review, the talentless review. Anyway, Scott Braun and Jim Dunn was there to take pictures. And I don't really know what's going on here. Something about that's very weird, but there it is. Okay, and that's my buddies, Roy Doug, Buford the dog, and I, and we introduced the show, and everything was going swimmingly, just wonderful, and then she showed up. Hi, Missy Mule. What a way to bring things down. Huh. Oh, and Frankie Sinatra of Transylvegas performed a song. He's a good crooner. And then Death gave us a comedy monologue. Who thought Death could be funny? Ugh. And then there's Santa Fish. He showed up and he ate his dinner and he freaked out everybody. Creepy old man. Oh, and here's the TV theme song singing opera singer, and he sang the Gilligan's Island theme song, and I think he's from Italy right now. And then here are Roy Doug Buford and me, and we're singing Man of Constant Sorrow, but I changed it up a little bit. I called it Mule of Constant Sorrow. And here's Pasha Dog and Bernetta Duck and Missy Mule, and they're singing Diamond's Our Girl's Best Friend, but who cares? Because when they get up and they perform, everybody clears the stage. Boo hiss. And here's Micah Riley and Cliff Riley and Ty Riley, and Micah is performing as Starfire and Ty as Terra, and he's Nightwing, and then she played Mother Nature as she hosted the kids' costume contest at that same time, and she was going to try to rain on me, but I had an umbrella. And I was also dressed in my Super Mule suit and the cape as a towel, so I could dry off anyways. Nah. And there's Superman. And here's all the winners for the kids' costume contest. And Little Orphan Annie, she even sang with us. That was wonderful. Had fun with that. And here's artist Jay Shoup, and he's surrounded by Tura and Jetta from the Mall Productions Tales of the Toshigawa. Jetta Tells of Toshigawa. And here's dinner with a whole bunch of people. There's Kevin Chandler and Drew, and then Adam and Penny, and who else? The Rileys, and then there's DeMarco, and some other peoples. And Charlie Brown. Oh, wait, no, sorry, that's Charlie Brown. We drew on the street. I drew out on the street that night with chalk because they would let me, and I drew that also. That's Oscar the Grouch. I'm pretty good at drawing Oscar. And I drew Batman, not Marthius Wade. He can't draw that big or in blue. But I did that. That's my fault. I mean, I did it. And then Ty from up north, he actually drew that. That was good. And then there's a penguin that somebody drew. I mean, I drew. No, I didn't. I don't know who drew that. Is that Mr. Peanut, maybe? No, that's a penguin, I think. And then there's me. That's a self-portrait. I drew that because Kevin can't draw. And then Stephanie didn't draw that. I drew that. And then let's see who else. And Marco didn't draw that. I had to draw that because he don't know what to do with chalk. And I drew Superman also because I draw really well. And Marthius Wade, that draws graphic novels, he drew that book that Big Bird's throwing down. Big Bird's saying here, he's saying, I don't read that. And then I drew myself again saying, Visit Artist Alley. And that was good because that's in green. Ooh, and this one I drew standing on my head. I did. And then we're on to Saturday, June 11th. Saturday is neat. I like that day. And first of all, we're going to go into Artist Alley and Writer's Way. And what's great about that is because it's a big place with a lot of stuff going on and panel discussions. At night they have a dance or they show movies and fan films. And here I am with Noel Neal's biographer and friend, Larry Ward. And then there's Marthius Wade with the wonderful Wonder Woman. Wonderful Woman. I drew that too. Oh, and this is Tura and Jetta, and that is Micah Riley and Sarah Freitas. I don't know. And this is big grape-headed Kevin with Mama Wanda, and she's a mama of Carla Ogle and Lisa Gower, who helped head up the Superman celebration. That's the dog dressed as Crypto. And here I am with Noel Neal statue because Noel Neal wasn't there. I had to take a picture with a statue of her. But I was glad to see that at least. And this is Josh Elder and his award-winning book, Reading with Pictures. And that's Jamal Igle, who is a fantastic artist from DC Comics. And this is Jeffrey Brislauer, who is an actor and voice artist and puppeteer and writer. And I know that because his banner says so. And I do not know what's happening here. But that is artist Jay Shoup again. It's Spider-Man! That's Spider-Man. Hello, Spidey. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. And this is DeMarco, and he was drawing Brandon Routh in his sketchbook because he's going to get Brandon Routh to sign the picture he draws of him in his sketchbook. And then here I am holding on to something big and round because it felt like that was a safe place to hold on to. And here I am with almost a bunch of cool people. That's Janet Wade and Stephanie Perrin and Steve Kirk and Kevin. And Stephanie Perrin! Kevin needs to brush his teeth. Oh, and here I am. This is Elena Huffman, and she played Black Canary on Smallville, and she's very pretty, and I had a lot of fun talking to her, and had fun talking to Sam Huntington, who played Jimmy Olsen on Superman Returns. Oh, and Superman Returns Superman, Brandon Routh. Woo-woo! I have not ever had a chance to meet a real Superman before, but that one was. And then this is a man who's dressed as Superman from the George Reeves TV series, which was a cool costume, although it got red because it was rain. This is Crossfire the Crusader with Captain America. And this is Cliff, and he's playing Mon-El. Yeah, man, no problem, man. And this is Green Lantern and Superman, and they're just hanging around outside having eaten the corn dogs. And this is Robin. No Batman is around yet, and Robin forgot to shave. And this is Wonder Woman. Hello, Wonder Woman. Hello. And this is Penny Shaw, and I don't know what's going on here with Andrew and Anton, but they look like they're shocked at Adam's superhero pose. That's what it is. It's all fist. Adam the Fist. Oh, Jor Elvis. That's Lynn Workman. He was dressed as Jor Elvis that night and for the fan films contest thing, and that was pretty awesome. But then we all went down to Willie Jack's to eat, and I got to play pool, and I got to play, and I got to eat lettuce. I kicked the pool balls into the holes. And then on Sunday, that's awesome because that was a costume contest day. And here's Marco, and he's dressed as Superman. Well, he's standing behind a Superman wall thing picture, and here he is dressed as, wait, what's happening here? Okay, here's Superman, and the costume contest is hosted by Steve Kirk, and he's dressed as Metro Man from Megamind. And that was pretty cool. And here are all the Supermans, the Clark Kents, and Superboys, and Cyborg Superman. And hello, Supergirl. Yeah. And here's another Supergirl. And she won the Supergirl contest portion of the show. And here's a bunch of other Supergirls and Lois Lane. And Superman on the banner. And another Wonder Woman. Hello, Wonder Woman. I wonder what her number is. Oh, and here's Steel. I met John Bogdanov. And here's Batman. I'm Batman. I would be Batmule. I would be Batty. And here's Jor Elvis again. And he got up on the stage and he did some posing. And then he talked about being from Memphis. And then he announced that he told Superman, I'm your daddy boy. And it was funny because they had like an Oprah Winfrey moment. And it made Metro Man back there kind of tear up a little bit. It was so sweet. I gave them candy afterwards. Not really. Here's Hawkwoman and Hawkman. And this is Liberty Bell. And Dr. Fate's behind her and some super chick. Talking about super chicks. Look here. This is Carla Ogle and Lisa Gower. And they head up all kinds of stuff about Superman Celebration. And there's Mayor Billy. And Lisa Gower is also trying to save the Massac County Theater that's there in Metropolis. Oh, and on the way home, we stopped off at Lambert's, which is home of the throwed rolls, which while you're sitting at your table, you can hold your hands up and they throw a roll to you, which is good because then it saves you from getting up or they don't have to walk all the way to you. But the sad thing is sometimes people miss and the rolls land on the floor and then the rolls don't get eaten. And it's sad because there's hungry people out there who would love to have that roll. But leave it to Kevin. He'll reach down there and eat it. Here's a whole bunch of cool people, and then there's Kevin with his greasy fried okra napkin. And that was my visit to Superman Celebration. I hope you enjoyed it, and I had fun telling you all about the pictures, and I hope that next year you'll be there. It's the second weekend of June every year, and I look forward to seeing you there in 2012 and every year after that. Stay super!